Assalamu alaikum dear viewers, hope all of you doing well. So today we are here with that other topic from the chapter number 8, chemical reactivity of class 9th. So the topic today we are going to discuss is comparison of physical properties of alkali and alkaline earth metals. First of all, let me tell you that what are alkali and alkaline earth metals. The metals present in group 1 of periodic table are called alkali metals, and the metals present in group 2 of periodic table are called alkaline earth metals. So here are the examples of alkali and alkaline earth metals. The example of alkali metals is sodium, and alkaline earth metals are magnesium and calcium. So we are gonna compare the physical properties of sodium, magnesium and calcium. So let's start. The first property is appearance. The sodium is basically the silvery white and very soft. Magnesium is also silvery white and hard, and calcium is silvery grey and hard. Then comes to the atomic size in unit picometer. Sodium has atomic size 186, magnesium has atomic size 160 picometer, and calcium has atomic size 197 picometer. And the ionic size in picometer of sodium is 102, and is that of magnesium is 72, and the calcium bears ionic size in picometer 99. Then comes to an other physical property, that is density. Sodium has density 0.98 grams per cm cube. Magnesium has density 1.74 gram per cm cube, and calcium has density 1.55 grams per cm cube. We can see that sodium is less denser than that of magnesium and calcium. It means alkali metals are less denser than the alkaline earth metal, and the alkali metals has less atomic size than that of magnesium or calcium. Here is an exception, that magnesium has less atomic size than that of sodium, because magnesium, the outermost shell or the electron present in the outermost shell of magnesium bears more positive charge present in the nucleus or the nuclear charge. The attraction of nucleus and the outermost shell or the electrons present in the outermost shell is more stronger in magnesium than that of sodium. So that's why the atomic size of magnesium is less as compared to the sodium, but the atomic size of calcium is more than that of sodium. So now comes to the malleability. As we have also studied the properties of metals, in which we studied that metals are malleable and ductile. So sodium, magnesium, calcium, all of them are metal, so malleability is present in all of three. Sodium also shows the malleability, magnesium also shows the malleability, and calcium also shows the malleability. So next comes to the conductivity. As we know that metals are good conductor of heat and electricity, because there is no space between atoms, so electricity or the heat can easily travel through one atom to another. So all of these are metals, so all of these are good conductors of heat and electricity. Then comes to the melting point. Sodium has the melting point 97 degrees Celsius, magnesium has the melting point 650 degrees Celsius, and calcium has the melting point 839 degrees Celsius. The melting point and boiling point basically depends upon the atomic size. The atoms having less atomic size shows the more melting and boiling point, because it is difficult to break down the bonding between the nuclear charge and the outermost electron present in the outermost shell of that atom. So if an atom has less atomic size, then the melting and boiling point of that atom will be high. So as we can see that the melting point of sodium is 97 degrees Celsius, magnesium is 650, and calcium is 839 degrees Celsius. There is again an exception between the melting point of magnesium and calcium. The atomic size of calcium is more than that of magnesium. So the melting point of calcium should be less than that of magnesium, but it is vice versa. The reason is that when one electron from the outermost shell of calcium is released or given out, the other atom present in the outermost shell and the nuclear charge possess the more strong bonding than that of magnesium. So it is more difficult to lose an other atom from the calcium atom as compared to the magnesium. Now comes to the boiling point. Sodium has a boiling point 883 degrees Celsius. Magnesium has the boiling point 1090 degrees Celsius, and calcium has the boiling point 1484 degrees Celsius. The reason behind the boiling points of all of these metals, I have also told you that it is very difficult to break down the intermolecular forces of atoms having the less atomic size, and it is easier to break down or remove an electron from an atom having the largest atomic size. So comes to the ionization energy, that is in the unit of kilojoule per mole. Sodium has the ionization energy 496 kilojoule per mole. Magnesium and calcium both has two ionization energies. Why these two metals have two double ionization energies? Because in the outermost shell, if we see the electronic configuration of sodium, we see this is the outermost shell electronic configuration of sodium, and here are 2 electrons in the outermost shell of sodium and 2 electrons in the outermost shell of calcium. So if we remove the 1 electron from outermost shell of magnesium, then the ionization energy will be 738, and when we move to the second electron, the ionization energy will be required is 1450 kilojoule per mole, same as the case with calcium. Now comes to the flame in air. What color will be given out when sodium, magnesium or calcium is flammalized in the air? Sodium gives golden yellow, magnesium gives brilliant white, and the calcium gives brick red color. So today's lecture, there was some physical properties that we compared among the alkali metal and alkaline earth metal, that are sodium, magnesium and calcium. In the next class or the lecture, we will discuss the comparison of chemical properties of alkali metals and alkaline earth metals. So thank you so much, and if you are new to my channel, please subscribe and like my videos and press the bell icon button to get more notification about the chemistry. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.